So this is like a small update to the previous video, which was how to bake seamless textures using combined mode. So to do atlases, it's basically the same thing. I will actually redo this from scratch. So let's make a UV map and let's go to Ultibake here. Boom. So if you make a UV, you want each face to fill the whole square, right? But if you do this, you get a bit of a problem. You get this problem where if you bake this, all the textures will overwrite each other. It will bake one of these, and then it will bake the second and the third and the fourth, and they will all be occupying the same space. So it doesn't work. So this is what usually gets most people like tripped up. How do you fix this? Well, the solution is quite simple. You use two UV maps, and this will be our UV bake, and this will be our UV visualizer. Now, for the bake, we must ensure that none of these are overlapping. So I usually just select all the faces in the plane and do view projection. And if we refresh this, you can see that there's no errors anymore. You see this cross. It's good. That's a good sign usually. And after that, you can just go to your second UV and make sure the camera is enabled. So now you still have this thing where each face is using the full UV space. So that's how you keep things seamless. So you bake from this overlapping UV to this non-overlapping UV. And if we change back to it, you'll see that it's still good. And that's pretty much it. If we bake this, you will get something that a level designer, for example, would like to use. Modern workflows do use a lot of materials, like you might have 5-8 materials. But this atlas stuff is very useful if you're constrained in memory, or you want to reduce draw calls, because multiple materials means multiple draw calls, and that can be a performance overhead or an expense you cannot justify. So it is more for optimization you would go this far, but using multiple materials is like, you should do that first, and if that's too laggy, then you might have to do something like this where you combine all of them. It's just a bit trickier to use, because now if we want to work with these textures, we will literally have to duplicate the face. We can no longer tile the UVs, because if we do that, it will include other UVs. So tiling is basically, it doesn't work. Unless if your shader, if you make a specialized shader that will only repeat this section. But you would need to do that in Unreal. If you don't have this luxury, you're basically stuck with this method where you just copy the face a lot of times, and then you scale it down. And this would simulate changing the UV scale, for example. But yeah, this is an advanced workflow. I just show this because a lot of people have no idea what to do with atlases. It's more of something you would do as it's something you would make as a technical artist, and something you would make tools for the level designers. It's basically for optimization.